Hey, everybody, I'm John Granado, and that's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet so you get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. As of this recording, 3 teams, the Cubs, the Mets, and the Guardians, have signed new managers before the Astros have reportedly even interviewed anybody. Do you feel like the Astros are slow playing this, or they already know maybe who they're going to take?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know what the benefit of slow playing it would be. You've got Dana Brown there. You know, I think they're doing their due diligence. That's how Jim Crane is. I think he's putting together a list. I think they're going over the list of candidates behind the scenes. He and Jeff Bagwell, maybe Reggie Jackson, Dana Brown, all of them. I have a feeling that Jim Crane has maybe 2 or 3 names in mind, and they know they're going to get one of them. I mean, this is a highly desirable job, so I don't think they're going to have any problems getting a good managerial candidate, whether it's from within with Joe Espada or from the outside looking in. I did find it curious, the report that came out that Dana, what did you think about that? That Dana Brown wanted Joe Espada, who, has been here and understands the team, or that Jim Crane wanted a bigger name. Now, everyone's going to be a bigger name than Joe Espada if they've been a previous Major League manager. But what did you think about that report?
I don't love it, if you want to know the truth. But you know what? Jim Crane, if he feels like he needs a bigger presence, if he feels like a bigger name is one thing, experience is another. Maybe he feels like maybe it was called a bigger name as opposed to an experienced manager who's been there, bullets flying, won in the postseason. If that's the case, then I could certainly see where Jim Crane would be coming from. Jim Crane, a big name. What does he need a big name for? That's kind of crazy. You got the biggest, one of the biggest brands in the game right now. Right. The Astros are huge, and hate them or love them, everybody knows the Houston Astros. So I don't know why you would need a bigger name. I could see where he would think that you need more experience, where players would respect. They've been there, they've done that. But Joe Espada's been here for a while now, and he's been through all of this with these guys. So it's a little surprising if, in fact, that's a true story. I know what a true story is for me. It's called Coors Light. And if you're somebody that's looking for a refreshing beer, I mean, I saw it on a billboard. It's the world's most refreshing beer. And you can't lie on billboards. So this is a lock. It's a fact that it is the world's most refreshing beer. It is for me anyway. So if you're looking for that great beer that's going to keep you refreshed, cold, clean, crisp, refreshing Coors Light. What do you make so far of the pace and the tone of it seems like it's like on the back by Jim Crane at Dusty's goodbye said this would be a quick process. We're going to get this through in a hurry. And then Dana Brown comes out just a couple days later and says, we're taking our time on this.
I mean, it's just more, I just wonder how much there was the Dana Brown he wanted Dusty to actually play Yainer Diaz more. How much, I don't know, James Click and Jim Crane maybe weren't on the same page with how a general manager is supposed to work. Like, I am curious is the owner on the same page with the GM right now? Is that an issue at all? Because I do wonder how much Dana Brown is being allowed to make his own decisions and make moves that he feels like are best for the team, and how much of this always has to originate at the owner. Now, obviously, a managerial decision, an owner's going to have a say-so either directly or just giving his nod of approval to it. But I am curious, John, how much of this is like, does Dana Brown have any type of level of autonomy for anything right now? Because we knew it wasn't for a lineup and who he wanted played. And right now we're seeing it's not for who the next manager is going to be. What's his role right now?
I have no idea. It's so difficult to see. We knew Luhnow. Luhnow made decisions. He went to Jim Crane. It seemed like Jim Crane went along with. It seemed like that. We don't know how much pushback Luhnow had gotten. We don't know how much input he had gotten. We don't know what kind of role Reggie Jackson and Bagwell played during the Luhnow days. It just seemed like this was Luhnow's team, and we knew clear cut. This is how it goes. AJ listened to Luhnow, or at least they had a working relationship. It's been weird ever since. It's been so totally. Jim Crane, I think, has taken on a bigger role, from what we understand. But it just seems like it's going in the totally opposite direction of what's gotten them there.
Right.
And it's that I understand that's the most concerning thing for most of us.